tradition. The corporal and watch or whatever. it is. That's how to do. You guys. Yes. So, yeah. Hey, Chris, you saw my note, right? You saw my note that from Amy? Yeah.
Okay, it's 10 a.m. and I'm going to call the meeting to the Department of Veterans Affairs Executive Committee to order. Roll call, Aaron Ricketts.
Here.
John Saxton.
Here.
Ted Crockett. Ted, first meeting. Introduce yourself. What where are you from? What do you do? Good. Well,
we got most of it.
Yeah.
We could hear you. The important part.
that's okay. We're all kind of new to this portion, so.
Everything sounded good except the Navy part.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to item number 2, approval of the agenda for the February 14th, 2025 meeting.
Saxton moves approval.
Ricketts makes a motion to approve the agenda.
Saxton will second then.
How's that?
Okay, we got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Same. Approval of the minutes from the January 10th, 2025 meeting. I hope everybody had a chance to look over the minutes and stuff like that. Does anybody see any changes that need to be done? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes from the January 10th meeting.
Saxton moves to approve.
Ricketts supports.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same. Item number 4, service officers report.
Okay, the report of activities reflects the month of January. I'm just going to highlight some of the figures here. We get daily inquiries for healthcare. Sometimes they're even think we're the clinic because we get phone calls, we get faxes, thinking that we're the clinic. They're wanting their lab reports. We get bills sent to us, but we get those straightened out. So we have 96 for last month. Property tax exemption, we had 15 last month, and what that is when our veteran is 100% total permanent or drawing unemployability, they can file for the veterans disabled exemption, which is the property tax exemption. So we get inquiries from the veterans for their verifications, and we also get emails from our equalization department and some of the city, like the city of Adrian or the city of Discovery, asking us to verify eligibility. And so I get 15 of those. We have financial referrals. We get incoming referrals or inquiries about financial needs, and I got 62 of those. See, personal interviews, those aren't people in the office for one-on-one interviews. They're the ones who come in that we discuss benefits with. I'm going to say we have 57, file reviews 63, and status checks 68. Okay, supplemental claims. See, 20-0995. That is, when we do a claim for a reopen on a previously denied claim, or one that we are doing a notice of disagreement on, we use that form. So there was 5 of those. Intents, which are, we do that in order to hold the effective date while the client is gathering their evidence. There's 24 of those. That's the 0966. And then appointment of claimant representative. Sometimes there are first time appointments, or they might be the updated claim form. Because we have one that might be a 2016, we want to get them the updated claimant representative form, so that allows us in the system so we can do the file review and the status checks for the veterans. 26 compensation claims filed last month, and that's not including the reopens because that's done under the other form. Pension claims for our veterans, there was 2 of those. 1 federal burial allowance. And we did 2 non-service connected pension claims for our surviving spouses. The 686C is the marital status form. So if a veteran gets rated 30% or higher, we can add the dependents on. So we file that along with the compensation claim itself. And then 41 of the 4138, which is a statement supported claim, that form is used for anything that there's not a form for. Our veterans, yes, our veterans put their stories on there. We also use them to attach the direct deposit forms. Lay statements, witness statements, there was 20 of those. So a family member or friend can write a letter in support of a veteran's claim, and that's the form they use it on. See, I think we did 1 headstone application last month, which is the 1330. The DBQ is a form that a client can take to their doctor, hoping that the doctor will fill it out to help document their disability, so that they have a diagnosis and it lists the severity levels. The only thing that a DBQ doesn't offer is a medical opinion. The client still has to ask for a medical opinion. The state of Michigan asked us to track our 70 plus group, and so we had 11 of those. Last month, we didn't have any female veterans that did an application. Even though we deal with them on a daily basis, but we didn't have any that actually put a claim in last month. Statement supported claims, transmittal letters, which is our cover sheets. There were 62 of those. Vet fuel cards that we gave out last month were 5. And then you notice on here, there was 1 application during the month of January for veterans relief. We copied 39 DD-214s, 46 military documents, verification of income, 96 pages, medical records, we copied $897, how about that? 97 records. So are there any questions on this report?
I have a couple. Somebody asked me some time ago, and I didn't have the answer. If a veteran receives a dispensation, if you would, for property taxes, and he dies, is the widow entitled to that same exemption
Yes.
for life?
No, she has to be unremarried.
Well, assuming she doesn't get married.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, it passes to her.
And my second one, this claim you talk about where they say you have to go to a medical doctor and list this, but it doesn't ask for a
Medical opinion.
could they get that through the VA?
In some cases that the VA doctors, they're so busy, they may not offer a medical opinion.
VA doctors?
Yeah.
Wow.
But some of, as I say, the local ones at the clinic now are doing medical opinions, but there might be a time when they get too busy that they may not be able to supply those. And if the doctor doesn't support the theory of the disability being a secondary condition or caused by service, then it might be kind of hard to support what the veteran's asking.
That's it.
Mhm.
Moving on to the meetings and occurrences.
So I'm going to go down and read the meetings that the staff and I have attended during this last month. If you have any questions concerning one of the meetings, just say so, and then we'll elaborate and explain. Okay, so on February 11th and, January 14th and February 11th, Chris attended the COC meeting, which is a virtual meeting. And then January 16th, Tim and I attended a special department head meeting here at the old courthouse to review the new program for the Robinson Brain Health. It's a new program that the administration is bringing forward to be reviewed. Then on January 17th, our office hosted a meeting for Lisa Hewitt Cruz with the USDA. In attendance was myself, Tim, Chris, Ted, Francine from the county, and Will know from Housing Help. She went over the different programs that USDA has available, thinking that maybe some of our clients could benefit from those, which we have shared her information. And then on January 21st, I attended the Human Services Department Head meeting. That's where the department heads in the building get together and go over our current updates. And then January 22nd, Tim and I attended a virtual, well, not that one. On the 22nd, Tim attended the Veterans Treatment Coordinations. And then on the week of the 27th through the 31st, Chris attended virtual nationals, our National Association of County Veterans Counselors, the Veteran Service Officers Basic Benefits Training. And she did pass on that. Was a week-long training. And bless her heart, she was sick that week and she still made it in to take advantage of the testing because it won't be offered again until October. We've seen February 7th. Tim and I and Mike came over to the old courthouse here. So we met with the administrative staff, Murphy and Deputy Elliott, to go over meeting procedures. And then on February 7th, I did submit the 25 County Veteran Service Fund grant amendment. We received word that the state of Michigan, MVAA, is no longer going to do the training reimbursement program. And so I had to adjust the County Veteran Service Fund grant to cover those expenses. So I had to do some project amendments and moving figures around in order to plan for, and hopefully they'll approve that expense also. And then on February 10th, Tim's attended the county coalition meeting. Did you need any explanation on any of the meetings? Okay.
That's it.
Hmm.
Okay. Existing business. Seeing none. Moving on to item number 6, new business. Do we have any new business?
There's none listed. Nobody added any to the agenda.
Hmm?
New business, none was added to the agenda.
Short and sweet.
Good.
You need one added?
Hmm?
Commissioner comment.
not really a great deal to offer.
It's okay because it says commissioner comment. You only have one.
It's made it. We're just into the new year now and everything is geared up for the new year. Maurice Bear campus is going well. It's about, the last meeting I was out there, there's about 40% done. However, they did have a conundrum out there. In their roof in the admin building, which was not being done, there was a plug that allows it to drain that plugged up. And it overflowed and just flooded the whole admin building. So that was quite a major, in fact, they're still trying to get done with that. Other than that, everything's going fine.
Okay, moving on to partner comments. Michigan Veterans Trust Fund. We had 2 cases posted over the last month, and there was none from Lenawee County. Kind of a slow month, but that's okay. And then moving on to the Veterans Relief Fund, review of VRF and PRF application.
We had one application, number 25001, Gulf War veteran. And the request was approved for $2,330.
Okay, thank you. And you all had a chance to sign that book or sign that form? Okay. Public comment? Do we have any public comments? Seeing none? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll support, or Saxton supports.
Got a motion and a support. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same.